Hey everybody, welcome back to part 2 of a 3-part series. In these videos, I'm breaking down the fastest ways to get the new spells and throwable items without having to travel all over the place. In the last video, we went over where to get the Inferno spells and throwable item. And if you missed that, check the link in the description or go ahead and click the link in the top right corner. In this video, we're going to be going over the Radiant version of the spells and the throwable item. These being the Enduring Chalice, the Lambent Feint, and the Smiting Shield. Now, before we jump into this video, as always, if you find this content helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel so I can continue to make content like this. That being said, let's get into the video. Now, the 3 enemies that we're going to be tracking down in this video is the Abbess, who drops the Imbuing Chalice, the Sin Piercer, who drops the Lambent Feint, and the Pure Blade, who drops the Smiting Shield. All right, we're going to start off with the Imbuing Chalice, which is at the Empyrean Vestige. Once we get there, just head straight out the doorway and go straight up the steps. You're going to see your first Abbess enemy. This one can drop the Imbuing Chalice, so just kill that one quickly. Continue up the steps and you will find the second Abbess, and this is actually the one I got my item from, which you'll see in a second. So very simple, just keep going back to the Vestige, reset your progress, run back, kill these 2, and you'll have your Imbuing Chalice in no time. Next, we want to teleport to the Vestige of Rosamond, which is the Abbey of the Hallowed Sisters. And in this farming path, we're going to be able to get the Lambent Feint and the Smiting Shield all in the same place. So no need to travel around anymore after this. Now just start off in this direction and start heading down the steps and keep following the path all the way down and back around until you get down to the bottom of the hill. Once you get all the way down to the bottom of the hill, you're going to see one of your first enemies. That's a Sin Piercer. Now this Sin Piercer can drop the Lambent Feint. But if he doesn't drop it, no worries, just keep continuing on the path. Now, the goal here is to get around to the Tower of Penance, where you can drop a Vestige Seed, and this will be our starting point from here on out. All right, now once the Vestige is set, we want to head straight on back and go up the steps. Once we're up the steps, we want to defeat this elite enemy first. Pretty simple. I'm using a strength build. It's usually a one-shot. Come around the corner here, and you're going to see your first Pure Blade. This guy has a chance of dropping the item. He doesn't right here. Now continue down the path. There's another Pure Blade right up the steps, and this is the one I actually got my item from. So if you watch here, I kill him, and right there you get the Smiting Shield. Now if it don't drop there, just continue up these steps, make the left, and there's one more Pure Blade right there to go, and you kill him. He also has a chance of dropping it. So that's 3 of them in a very short space that you can take care of, and it's a great farming route, very quick, very efficient. Now, in addition to them, all you have to do is go up these steps here and continue along this path, kill the 2 dogs. Now, once these dogs are dead, go inside the doorway here on the left, and there's actually a Sin Piercer right there. This is the Sin Piercer that can drop the Lambent Feint. So you can get 3 Pure Blades and 1 Sin Piercer all in the same path. And this is also the Sin Piercer that dropped mine, as you'll see here in the next clip. Now, if the Smiting Shield does drop before the Lambent Feint and you don't want to have to kill everything to get back to the Sin Piercer, I'm going to show you a quick alternate route that you can take from the same Vestige that it gets you to 3 Sin Piercers. That would be a little more efficient for farming the Lambent Feint. I was lucky enough to get the Lambent Feint first, so this route just worked out perfect for me. Now, once back at the Vestige of Rosamond, you just want to actually go in the opposite direction and go up the steps. Now, heading up the steps, you're going to see your first Sin Piercer. He's also going to be accompanied by his guardian dog. Just kill both of them. Make sure you heal up before you go any further if you took some damage. Now continue up the steps into this small area, kill this elite enemy, and then kill the dog. Once you do that, there is another Sin Piercer kind of sitting up there shooting at you, and that one can also drop the spell you're looking for. Now that they're both dead, just continue up the steps, run straight up and run straight past this guy. You can dive past them. Once you get to the top of both of these stairs, you're going to see your final Sin Piercer that can drop the item. So this is just an alternate farming route for the Lambent Feint, just in case it doesn't drop on the other one. This allows you to skip killing all the Pure Blades and just kind of go for the Sin Piercers themselves and save you some time. And that's pretty much everything. I will be working on the Umbral items next, so that video will be out in another day or so. And as I mentioned earlier, if you do like this content, please consider liking and subscribing, as it does help out with the YouTube algorithm and get my video out there to more people. And with that being said, catch you on the next one.